Vertaport San Antonio has grown exponentially over the last 5 or so years, and there is even more on the horizon.
Joining us in today's Leading SA segment is President and CEO of Port San Antonio, Jim Perschbach. Perschbach, good morning, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, how y'all doing this morning?
Good morning, Jim. Thank you for joining us bright and early. So, let's start with the last year or so. What has growth at the port looked like?
Well, it's been a tremendous year. We're on track to add about 2,000 jobs with customers ranging in everything from aerospace to engine work to information security.
Now, aside from businesses and big events, has the number of visitors grown as well?
It sure has. We've had an exponential growth, as Max said, in the number of students that have come here. But with the concerts, with the sporting events, what we've seen is a lot of people coming down who never would have been in the Port San Antonio area before.
I want to hone in on that, and we're going to talk about the investment in education and whatnot. What about students? I mean, for me, 31 years old, but SAMSAT is always so amazing every time I go. What has that looked like bringing in more students from around our area?
Well, it's been great. 150,000 kids have come through SAMSAT and the programs over there. And with the investment from Boeing through the Kelly Heritage Foundation, we're going to have 5 flight simulators in there. We've got the robots. And most important, it's a chance for kids to come in and be hands-on with the opportunities. We're going to have about $500,000 in investments directly into educational programs with SAMSAT, D. Howard Foundation, WEX Foundation. And this is a great opportunity for kids to go hand in glove with the people who are doing this work.
And there's always so much going on over there. So what are some of the big projects our viewers should know about?
Well, as you know, we've got 2 major construction projects that we hope to be launching very soon. The vertaport and the consolidated airport facilities, and the big office tower that we've already sent the preliminary drawings out. And we're hoping to have a tremendous number of local businesses be part of helping us put that together.
I appreciate how humble and casual you were just throwing out the word vertaport. But for people who don't know what that is, can you explain that a little bit more?
Sure. It is essentially giant electric aircraft that people and cargo can get inside. These are going to revolutionize transportation, not just in San Antonio, but around the world. At some point in time, I don't know whether it's 10 years or 20 years, people are just going to get on their phone, order up an air taxi. It's going to be right there, and it's going to take them wherever they want to go. And this is the type of work that is being developed right here in San Antonio. It's not just the aircraft technology, it's the signals technology, the IT technology, and the radar technology and artificial intelligence that allows these craft to operate close to each other and close to buildings. So it's going to be a revolution, and it's right here in San Antonio.
That is amazing. So there's been a big investment in developing San Antonio's tech talent. So what does that investment look like, and what is the goal?
The goal is to showcase the opportunities that exist here in San Antonio. And then once you show people the opportunity exists, to help open the door. So we're very proud of the Kelly Heritage Foundation. It's a nonprofit. Boeing has given it a $2.5 million push this year. But it is funding a number of those programs. So the young people and not so young people see something they want to do. We have a vehicle now that can help pay for those programs and help connect these kids and not kids with opportunities that'll launch them for careers for decades to come.
And you mentioned Boeing, obviously the Boeing Center at Techport. It has been a hit. We've seen the concerts, we've seen the events, we've seen the competitions. What are some of the big events on the horizon that people should know about?
Well, we've got a number of concerts. The Dropkick Murphys are going to be here pretty soon. We've got some MMA coming in. But what really excites us are the opportunities to use that venue to create opportunities locally. A couple weeks ago, we had 100 young people come in from throughout the community. They built their own gaming machine, their own high-end PC, and they did that with support of everybody from the 16th Air Force and uniformed service members to folks from throughout this campus, to some of the people who design and build computers worldwide. It was twitched out around the world. And this is what we built the building for. You come in, and we get a lot of comments about how our food and beverage is a little bit more expensive, but we make no profit off of that center. All the profits we generate from those shows, from those concerts, from the athletic events, go straight into the Kelly Heritage Foundation, and that allows us to continue to invest back into the community.
Last question for you, Jim. There's a lot of people that still say Port SA is the hidden gem of San Antonio. For people who are watching now, It's the summertime, kids are out of school who haven't been to Port SA. What is your message to them?
Message is, come on down. It's amazing that we keep hearing that it's a hidden gem here in San Antonio. I spent the past couple weeks on a tour around the country, doing work, participating in seminars, and there are a lot of people who know about what's going on in San Antonio, know about the work going on here. So if you got somebody or if you yourself are interested, come on down, spend some time in SEMSAT, spend some time in the gaming center, watch a show. It's a cool place to be when it's 99 degrees outside.
Well, Jim Perschbach, President and CEO of Port San Antonio, thank you so much, sir, for making time for us this morning. And for our viewers, you can watch this full interview later on KSAT.com.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.